Hi guys, it's Mrs. Clinton here, and I can't wait to get started. What we are about ready to do is we are going to do our segment and write, old word, new word, and I'm going to give you a word list that you can pause this video and practice reading those words with your mom and dad, okay? So what I need you to make sure that you have out right now is either a pencil and a piece of paper, or maybe you have a dry erase marker and like a dry erase board. Maybe if at home you have one of those. And then even if you have some alphabet tiles, you could build them. But if not, Mrs. Clanton's going to show you how you could just write it and do it with us, okay? So grab your marker or grab a pencil, and we're going to get ready for our first word, but we're going to tap it out first, okay? All right, here we go. Our first word is the word note. Everybody say that word, note. Like Mrs. Clanton might write you a note. Here we go. Let's tap that out. Ready? N-O-T. Now, if you go back and you hear this vowel say O, we know that that vowel is saying its name. So we also know that it's going to be a long vowel. So that means it's going to have some type of help. Does anybody remember what would jump over that T sound and make that vowel say its name? That's right. What's your name? E. So what we're going to do is we're going to now build it. And if you can't do that, I just want you to watch Mrs. Clanton. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? N. O. Oh, look here. I know that when I say O, I have to have the what's your name E with it. T. Okay. Now I know that before we write it, that we have to kick this E to the end, okay? Now, it doesn't get put on a sound dot down here because it doesn't make a sound. Instead, it jumps over and says, what's your name? And then this vowel says, oh, okay? Here we go. Let's point and say, here we go. Are you ready? N, O, T. Do you see how Mrs. Clinton used two fingers on this? That is because this vowel has to have help, okay? And these two work together to make that O sound, okay? So now on your paper, you may have the word note like this. Are you ready? N-O-T, okay? And we know that that E has to stay at the end so that it can jump over and make that vowel say its name, okay? Do you remember that? All right, here we go. Mrs. Clinton's gonna put her tiles back. And our next word that we are going to work with is those. Now pay attention to that first sound, those. Let's tap that out. Here we go. Ready? O. Here we go. Ready? O. All right, let's try this out. Ready? Ooh, now look here. There is an H, brother. Okay, and they're going to stay on the same sound dot because they together make one sound, and this sound is V. Here we go. O. S. Okay, now this does not look like a word that we would write, right? Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to kick this E to the end, okay? Now just to the end, not on its own sound dot, okay? Watch how Mrs. Clinton's going to point and say this, and then I want you to point and say it, okay? Here we go. Ready? O. Here we go. Ready? Now you do it with me. O. Those. All right, go ahead and put your tiles back. Okay, now this word that you just wrote, those, probably looks like this, okay? So if you were writing it and pointing and say it with us, you would go like this. O, those. All right, here we go. Our next word is base, like you run to first base. Here we go, ready? Let's tap that out. A. Now that vowel is going to be different, but it's still saying its name. Here we go. Ready? B. A. B. A. But now I'm going to kick this to the end. So now it's going to go B. A. B. A, S, base. All right. And our last word today is stove. Like you could go help mom and dad cook something maybe on the stove if you're super, super careful. Okay, here we go. Let's tap out the word stove, and Mrs. Clanton's just going to write it this time. Here we go. Ready? Stove. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Stove. Here we go. Ready? Stove. Now, does that look like how we would read a word? Think about what Mrs. Clanton needs to do. That's right. Mrs. Clanton needs to kick that E to the end. All right. Okay. Here in just a second, we're going to get ready to do some old word, new word. Okay. So what I want you to do is I still want you to have whatever you're writing with. Okay, and I want you to still have your piece of paper because Mrs. Clant is going to show you a little bit of a different way to do it with just writing because I bet most of you don't have letter tiles or alphabet letters, okay? All right. Here we go. Are you ready? Our first word that we are going to work with is the word gate. So I want everybody to write the word gate. G-A-T. Okay, all right. So I have the word gate. I now want you to make this word say rate. Rate. Ooh, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase it, and you can erase it too. And we're going to put the sound that makes sense. Eight. Good job. Okay. All right. Now this word says rate. I want it to say rat. Think about it. At. Now that vowel makes sense, but do we need this E over here? We don't want that E on there or that's going to make that vowel say A. So now we have the word rat. Okay. All right, this word says rat. I want it to say rot. Ooh, that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to go ahead and erase it. Very good. All right, here we go. This word says rot. I want it to say mot. You're right. That doesn't make sense. So I'm going to go ot. Right? Now this word says mot. I want it to say mat. Ooh, that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to erase it. At. Okay, last one. Here we go. Are you ready? This word says mat. I now want it to say mate. Like ahoy, mate. Here we go. Ready? Eight. Now this vowel right here makes sense. But what do I have to add on the end to make that vowel say its name? That's right. A what's your name E. Because that what's your name E is going to jump over and make that A say A. All right. Here in just a second, I'm going to show you a word list and then I'm going to give you some directions on how to do it. So what you see on your screen now is a word list, okay? So what you're going to do here in just a second, you are going to pause the video and then you are going to work on reading these words, okay? I'm going to show you how to read these first two because what we're going to do is we're going to spot the vowel, read the vowel to the end, and then start again, okay? All right, here we go. Are you ready? Here's my vowel, but I have to pay attention because there's a what's your name E. So this is going to go ope, ope, rope. I'll show you one more. Here we go. Ready? Oops, I see a what's your name E. O-n, b, own, bone. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to read all of these words, okay? You're going to read but all three lists, okay? And then if you look down here, it says after you read one column, I want you to tell your mom or your dad which one of those words is the nonsense word. So there is one word in this list that's a nonsense word, okay? You're going to do the same thing for this and this, okay? All right, get ready to pause it, and then I'll be back next week so that we can work on some new words, okay? Good luck, and I'll see you soon.